Greetings and a warm welcome to this week's edition of 401k Real Talk. This is Fred Barstein, contributing editor at wealthmanagement.com's RPA Omnichannel and CEO at Trout, UPSU, and 401k TV. I review all of the past week's stories and select the most important and interesting ones, providing open, honest, and candid discussion you will not get anywhere else. So let's get real. First story, eschewing the traditional route of buying another record keeper like One America, Empower instead is buying OptionTrack, stock option administration, with $62 billion under management, following other firms like Fidelity, Morgan Stanley, Schwab, JP Morgan, and UBS, as well as Principal, which recently bought Ascensus's stock option business. The ESOP market is estimated at $3.7 trillion with healthy growth rates, with the real prize serving participants' wealth needs, especially when the company is sold. Most ESOP providers give away administrative services to access participants, perhaps a harbinger for DC plans. Empower seems to be moving away from using third parties, which they have been doing for ESOPs, with the new enterprise to be called Empower Stock Plan Services, and another way for Empower to leverage resources from personal capital to serve individual investors. Next story, while lawsuits continue to litter the DC landscape, the ones that could have the biggest impact on smaller plans are the forfeiture cases. Though pending IRS rules allow plan sponsors to use forfeitures to offset costs like employer matches, if they are considered plan assets, they must be used for the exclusive benefit of the participants. The lawsuits have not come down market as many have predicted. Smaller plans and their advisors are heeding the lessons learned by keeping the fees reasonable, avoiding conflicts, and leveraging scale to get lower share classes. Changing language in plan documents will not override ERISA. High-profile plans like Intuit, Wells Fargo, HP, and Qualcomm have been targeted, with the industry waiting on clear precedent from the courts, with some pending lawsuits being amended to include these claims. Next story, the jury is still out about whether MAPS and PAPS will include a large percentage of employers. There is certainly momentum building with the recent announcement by Commonwealth using Vestwell to create their own PEP. A law firm reviews the pros and cons of group plans, including cost, liability, standardization, and how to exit. Though intended for smaller plans, larger ones are adopting PEPs quicker, looking to limit liability, betting on safety in numbers. Savings have not materialized as expected in PEPs, which are just building scale, with 316 services adding to costs. And questions remain about how much customization can be offered to each employer, and if not happy, how to exit. It's something RPA should be ready to discuss with clients, and certainly a way to go beyond the triple Fs. Next story, HSAs may be the best deal in town with triple tax benefits, yet the industry is still nascent, though growing nicely. HSAs are limited to companies with high deductible healthcare plans and viewed by many as a spending, not savings account. Morningstar released their 8th annual HSA study, reviewing 11 providers with only 5 getting an above average or higher rating. Assets reached $123 billion in 2023, and investment menus continue to improve with 89% receiving a good Morningstar rating. With room for improvement, HSAs are bound to grow and get better, and certainly a key part of the convergence of wealth, retirement, and benefits at work. Finally, with another record keeper biting the dust, the question plaguing most advisors is who's next, as they seek to avoid the disruption when one of their partners like One America exits. Not only do their clients come under attack, it hurts the advisor's credibility. Read my recent wealth management column about how objective ways to determine which record keepers will survive the tough competition and conditions, as well as watching when and where great wholesalers move, who are the giraffes of the industry. So those were the most important stories from the past week. I listed a few others I thought were worth reading, covering defendants win a forfeiture lawsuit, cybersecurity is not just for DC plans, B. Riley may be on the market, and Senator Warren defends the Department of Labor's fiduciary rule attacking insurance providers and their agents. Please let me know if I missed anything or if you would like to comment. Otherwise, I look forward to speaking to you next week on 401k Real Talk.